Hi, Mike Seagraves with No Ceiling Real Estate, bringing you the next safety class in the series of safety in real estate, the auto safety. So we as realtors a lot of times are meeting people for the first time. In many instances, we are meeting at vacant homes or meeting at homes that we've never met this person before. And in some instances in real estate, we drive our clients around. I don't find that happening nearly as much, and would encourage probably not doing that. But with that being said, let me go through a list of things that I think you need to be alerted to when driving in a car. First off, avoid riding in a stranger's car. I would encourage you to drive separately. Keep your car in good operating condition. Why would we do that? Well, you're less apt to break down in a bad neighborhood or in a compromising position. So that means keeping the tires rotated and the oil changed, and just having something that's presentable so that you can get to and from the appointments that you're going to. Consider having a roadside toolkit in your car. So that a lot of times might be flares or a first aid kit, but you also, more importantly, rather than having the toolkit, you need to know what's in the toolkit. You need to know how to use the items that are in the toolkit. There's nothing worse than breaking down and not knowing what to do next. That's just as bad as not having the toolkit. So there are roadside toolkits available. You can pick them up at just about every store that has an automotive section. So know how to change a tire. I got a young daughter that is old enough to know how to change a tire, but I haven't taken the time to show her how to change a tire, and I need to do that myself. But you don't want the first time you have to change a tire to be the necessary time to change a tire. The next bullet point is in our industry, you might consider a roadside auto service like AAA, something that allows you to have somebody come in and jump a battery, pick you up, maybe give you gas if you've run out, that type of service. The next one is you need to dress for the weather. In case you break down, mom always told you take your gloves and your coat with you. And, we don't need it because we're going to the next showing, but what if you have to walk 2 miles to get somewhere? And I've never had to do that, but I can't imagine what it's like to walk without my coat, because there certainly have been times I haven't brought it. So you need to dress for the weather. Know where you're going and how to get there. A lot of times we use GPS, and sometimes I'm be the first to admit I'm too reliant on the GPS. Sometimes we get into dead cell areas where maybe it doesn't work. So know where you're going, know how to get to where you're going. When driving in unfamiliar areas, make mental notes to landmarks and intersections. If for some reason you have to, your phone battery dies, or if you have an emergency and you have to get out of some neighborhood or some town, it would be helpful to know landmarks that are around you. The next one would be avoid aggressive drivers and situations. So we've all had situations where we have people around us driving that are, quite frankly, being an idiot. But at the end of the day, don't antagonize the situation while you're at work by aggravating them equally as much. Last thing you need them do is following you to your next appointment. My second to last point is no texting while driving. That you need to be alert. You need to know what's going on. You need to know what's happening around you. I would tell you that if you're in an area that you're unfamiliar with or uncomfortable with, and you're pulling up to a stoplight or stop sign, don't ride somebody's bumper. Always put yourself in the position of being able to turn around somebody and get out and get away. Even if, heaven forbid, in an emergency, if you have to drive up into somebody's yard to get away from a situation, you want to be able to do that. But if you're riding somebody's bumper, you'll never be given that chance. The last thing I would tell you to do is, if you have to talk on your phone, use some sort of hands-free mobile. If it be something in your ear, I would encourage you not to put in both ears because it limits your hearing. But there are speakers and such for your phones in regards to our cars these days. Make it so that you're able to concentrate on the road. That is the conclusion of the auto safety section, and I encourage you to watch the series, the next one being the parking lot safety and best practices. Take care.